merging as one with your intuition. December 1, 2013. Due to the surge of information being thrust at you directly and indirectly each day, it is paramount, dear ones, to develop a keen awareness where you can glean what is true or not true from the information shared regardless of its media source. We know your emotions are running high, and with them in such a state it makes it very difficult for you to see the truth within any untruth, because you are already seeing what you want to see even if it is not completely real and truthful. Your spiritual life and journey can separate itself from the more protected region of your awareness, allowing all parts of your choices and decision-making that you make, even if those choices are common or arrogant, to breathe. To be a truly spiritual being, it is determined essential to handle your consciousness as the precious gift that it is, in every expression, and to truly become aware of your need to carry this gift as a responsibility when you are asked as a part of your family, as an equal part of a relationship, or as a person within your community or nation to make a decision. When you are taking responsibility for your consciousness, dear ones, you are allowing yourself to make a conclusion that is aligned with the truth and of the light that permeates all areas of your own life. Because each of you has been given free will, you have an inner need to hold a choice that is sacred, and your choices apply in the many circles of your life that requires you to have a keen selective judgment or discernment. It is essential to your growth and understanding to understand what discernment and how to nurture this skill. It is also important to understand what restricts your ability to discern and how to make it constant as a living process within yourself. To do otherwise and to allow yourself to be swayed by overwhelming surge of information does not define your wisdom, dear ones. Instead, it defines your fear. Comprehend, dear ones, that when you become aware of your choices and of their entirety, you will come to realize they are easily influenced by what the media reveals and discloses. In order to become discerning, where you are able to see with eagle-eyed knowing and awareness of the truth within the untruth, you are required to understand how the negative energies of the release of information can play a part in the shaping of your emotions and how you react prior to the choices you are to make. The negative energies that surround much of what is being shared at an alarming rate are very potent, and because in this time and moment the light of your awakening and expansion of your consciousness and their combined collaboration, the negative energies and intention is truly meant to hinder the development of yourself. Understand, dear ones, discernment requires an inner knowing that comes from the heart, not the mind, that what is being shared as truth to be absolutely true, and when you come across something that creates an emotional disturbance that carries negative impacts on your choices, you know this is an inner fear that is coming forth, and it's important to listen and learn exactly what it is that is making you hesitate or react with out-of-control emotional impulses and reactions. Sometimes the fear-based reaction that you express is due to a misunderstood belief of something that is obtainable as the only way to see things as being the only way. What makes such a supposed way of only seeing so frightening, dear ones, is when you are told that there are serious penalties if you don't follow certain strict guidelines or encouragements. When you are able to discern, you are giving yourself the opportunity to look at other ways and methods that fits best with the energy of your heart and soul. Discernment never comes from the busy and often ego-filled mind, it comes from the heart, choosing with love by living through your precious hearts. Your ability to choose what is thrown at you from the media and other sources will help you to remain focused and on track of your journey, and you will continue to learn to understand your intuition and to listen to its guidance. To be more discerning, dear ones, you realize there is an interactive process going on within you, a sacred and profound process with your own ability to reason and with your intuition. To discern, it is important to be able to merge with your intuition in order to come to a close estimate of the truth within the information that was shared. We have seen many dear souls come to this inner knowing of truth easily as a second nature. Whereas other dear souls, it is required that they submerge themselves more deeply with the light of God in order to bring forth a feeling of truth that is released from a higher level of consciousness. Understand, dear ones, your ability to align yourself with the light of God is crucial to your ability to discern the truth. For the negative energies that underlies the reason for much of the information that is being shared that is also ego-based, the more your emotional and mental perceptions become less capable to discern the truth, and until you begin to see with your heart, You will remain a prisoner of the influence the negative energies tend to carry, creating fear where there was no fear before. With your ability to discern as your link to a higher and more meaningful life, and with the practice of aligning yourself with God's all-embracing light, you permit yourself to live with an inner knowing of truth regardless where your path takes you. Practicing your alignment with God's light permits you to release your ego and to merge with the higher facets of yourself. You are then able to hold light not only within yourself but in the world, and with your ability to carry a knowing of truth that is for the benefit of your growth and development, this also affects your interactions and relationships with other dear souls. Dear ones, as you continue to pursue life and to commit to unifying yourself with God and with your global backyard, remember all life is sacred in all its parts and features. It is paramount to ground yourself within a way of being and living that reflects the God-given light that you hold within your heart and to remain balanced within the wholeness of your total being. Out of your ability to remain grounded and at peace with your total self, your ability to discern and to keenly select the truth emerges in order to give you a life that is full and complete, one that is also profoundly connected within the sacredness of humanity. I am Melchizedek through Julie Miller. spiritualnetworks.com